Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Brian's Action Figure Reviews here. I'm here today with a brand new Spider-Man. I don't know, is this kind of retro series? But it's kind of retro series, a card back retro series Marvel Legends figure. And I'll explain why now in a sec. This is Hallows Eve. So this is a newer character. And like they introduced with the last retro series, this is a newer card back as well to go with the newer characters. So who is Hallows Eve? Hallows Eve is the girlfriend of Ben Reilly, Janine Godby, and she was turned into her by the Goblin Queen. As far as I can remember, I'm very foggy when it comes to remembering stuff. But she's a really nice character, a really cool character, and it will go great with your Chasm figure that was released a couple of months or so ago, which I have as well. And yeah, it's strange of her to be released so quick. And of course, the Goblin Queen to go with them is coming in the X-Men 97 Wave 2, if you want to complete that kind of triage of menage a trois, whatever the hell you want to call it. But yeah, so really cool. Let's check out the box on this figure before we get her out and look at all the accessories and stuff and talk a little about that. So here is the box and packaging for Hallows Eve. I gotta say, I really love the design of this character. But anyway, Hallows Eve kind of looks like a female hobgoblin, if I'm honest. You've got a picture of her here that looks really, really creepy. It says Legends Series Spider-Man. Again, as you can see, because it's more modern, it's a different logo. But I think this looks more like kind of the 70s or the 80s Spider-Man logo. On the back, armed with a bag of superpowered Halloween masks, Janine Godby is on a mission to evade the police and free her beloved Ben Reilly as Hallows Eve. And I really like this picture, it's quite cool. You got a lot of different languages and stuff there, and legalese there. So let's get her out of the box. So here is Hallows Eve up on the swingamajig, and she is holding two of her masks, and I think she is really, really cool. There is a few problems with this figure. It is really, really good, I'll be honest, but she does have some niggly problems. Again, nothing that you're not gonna lose your mind over or anything, but problems nonetheless. But the figure itself, as you can see as she goes around there, is coloured in beautifully. The face sculpt is fantastic. Very like evil Joker or evil Robin or something about it. And yeah, just really, really nice. And the accessories are good too as well, which we'll get to as we're going through the figure. But other than that, there's not much more I can say about this figure while it's on the swingamajig. So let's get her down and have a more in detail look at the figure. So guys, here is Hallows Eve down off the swingamajig. I have to say, she is very aesthetically pleasing. Looks like a fantastic figure. She will stand out on the shelf a mile from a lot of other figures because of the colour itself. But there is some problems with this figure. Not a load, and they're just niggly problems. They're not like game breaking or sculpt breaking problems. And I'll get into those in a minute. But first, I want to start with the accessories. So she actually comes with two sets of hands, which is amazing for Marvel. You've got two of these like magic doing hands, I would call them, I suppose. And she does have the standard punching hands as well. So that's the extra hands over there, which is really cool. She does come with a satchel as well that goes around her. And she does come with two of the masks as well to kind of give her powers. So you've got this really cool like Halloween Dracula mask. And anyone that was a child that dressed up will remember getting those cheap plastic looking masks. And she's got this devil one as well, which is really cool. The colouring and everything is excellent. Now my first thought when I got these was, will they fit on her face? And I'm going to try here. So the Dracula one, it does kind of fit, but it looks unnatural. And I did this a while ago before I did the review. It just looks weird, if I'm being honest. And those masks aren't supposed to look right anyway. So I suppose you get away with that. The devil one, however, though, because of the horns at the top, makes it very difficult to get it on looking realistic. It just falls. But if you can place the horns under the hood a little bit, and I did manage to do this a while ago, so I don't know why it's not working now. You can kind of get it on a little bit. Yeah, it's just very fiddly. Fiddly is a key word when it comes to this review. So with the accessories done, let's move on. So before we move on to articulation, I want to have a look at two of the things that bother me with this figure. So anytime you move anything with this character, this figure, the bag falls down. And I know you can take that off. And this thing as well is quite fiddly too. I love the idea, I love the ripped things here, like, but we've encountered stuff like this in Legends figures before, where stuff is kind of just left hanging. It should be probably glued down. Now this shouldn't, I agree, but this should be kind of glued down, I think. Now it is very annoying, I would say, that you even move the figure and these just go everywhere. The bag especially, there's just too much going on around the neck area for me, and it kind of hinders the articulation a little bit, because anytime you move anything, these things are falling and you have to replace them, and it's just annoying, being honest. It takes away from very good character. Again, look at the face sculpt there. It's creepy and almost Joker-like and really cool. You've got little pumpkins there and the orange and stuff all going around, and it's a really cool figure. It looks lovely, like, but yeah, that's kind of annoying, stuff like that. Otherwise, she's got the new female body. As you can see, the thing is falling down as I'm doing the articulation. She's double jointed elbows, pinless as well at the legs. She's got everything really, and looks like a fantastic character. And yeah, she has it all going for her except for that satchel, I would say. But other than that, she is great, and you compare her then with her boyfriend Chasm, aka Ben Reilly. And pretty soon, when the X-Men 97 Wave 2 comes out, you will be able to get Madeline Pryor, aka the Goblin Queen, as well. And you can reenact that Dark Web, I think. Was it Dark Web? Dark Web, or whatever the storyline was, where all these characters were in. And yeah, I'm really, really happy to have her. She has problems, definitely, like a lot of figures do. But saying that, I'm going to give her an 8 out of 10. Excellent rendition of the character. Just a few minor teething problems, I would say. But really happy to have her. And really quickly as well, she got into the line. There's some characters that are around 50, 60 years haven't had figures. So that's kind of a little irksome, I would say. But they've done her, no going back now. I've got her an 8 out of 10 for me. So yeah guys, if you enjoyed this review, do subscribe for more, and we will see you on the next one, hopefully. Thanks guys for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and do all the other stuff too. I'll see you later. Bye.